Ẹ̀yin tèmi, ẹ jẹ́ ká say moinmoin, or do you guys call it meme? I feel like different people have different ways of pronouncing this food. But anyways, let us make this protein-packed moinmoin together. Tell me how you pronounce it from your side in the comment section. One thing about me is that there's always moinmoin in my freezer. It doesn't matter what is going on in the world. There will always be moinmoin in my freezer. I don't think it's like a favorite food for me per se, but it's just a convenience thing. I feel like if you have moinmoin, you can hit like your protein levels very quickly. Because I put like eggs and fish and everything, so it makes it easier for me. I'm actually doing this the young ho style. I wouldn't really call it young ho style. Actually, I've seen this being done when I was growing up in Ibadan. This is how the women on the roadside this is how they would usually make their moinmoin. So what they do is that they like fry the base separately, and then they add the pepper base, like a normal pepper base. Just add your palm oil, add your oil from your tuna or mackerel, whatever. You add your onions, add pepper, add your seasoning, and then you can even add some of the fish that you had before, like the mackerel. You can add that to the mix, and then you season it. So all the seasoning you're going to put in your moinmoin, you add it at this point, and then you just mix it together. I whisk my moinmoin so that it has enough air. Just because if there's not enough air, then you're just wasting your time. The moinmoin is not going to be fluffy, and then the base is fried when the oil comes back on top like this. You need enough oil for moinmoin. If you don't have enough oil, I don't know, you're just wasting your time. And then I just peel my eggs, and then I cut the eggs into like tiny bits and pieces. Please don't insult me for the way I choose to make the moinmoin I'm eating in my parlor. If you don't like it, please don't try my recipe. And if you want a more detailed recipe, please. Anyways, once you finish frying your pepper base, then you just mix the pepper with the actual beans that you've already blended. And then once you mix that together, I also add some milk. I feel like milk helps the texture of my moinmoin really well to be soft. And then I add one egg, just one egg. Usually more people use more, but one egg is enough to make it like really tender. By the time you make this moinmoin, like there's already so much protein you've added. The eggs, the fish, the milk, everything has already contributed to like a nice substantial amount of protein. I also cannot stand moinmoin that is not in the leaf. I feel like the leaf adds flavor. Like Tioba say wembe, just don't give me. I can't stand moinmoin that you've done in nylon. Like I would actually stay away from moinmoin for the longest time instead of buying moinmoin that you've done in the nylon, or I'd rather just not eat it. I just feel like it's a lot more tasty when you put it in nylon. Anyways, I go ahead and I wrap the rest of my moinmoin, and let me tell you something. This moinmoin was so nice. I still have a whole batch in my freezer. I think from 2 cups of peeled beans, by the way. I buy already peeled beans again because young ho, I'm not peeling beans. But from 2 cups of peeled beans, I usually get up to 20 wraps of moinmoin, and then I just put that on the pot. I always line my pot with 2 moinmoin leaves. If you're in the abroad, you can store your moinmoin in the freezer, your moinmoin leaves in the freezer, and once the moinmoin is done, you just take it out of the pot. You cool it on like a tray or a cooling rack, just so that any excess water drains away from the pot. And once it's drained, you can take your moinmoin and you store it in Ziploc bags, put it in the freezer. When you want to microwave it, you simply take out the moinmoin and then you add just like a drop of water on the outside so that it doesn't dry up, and then you put it in the microwave for just like 2 to 3 minutes. I usually cook my moinmoin from raw to cooked for just about 30 to 45 minutes, and I think that's the perfect timing. Follow for more. Bye.